Hello guys and girls and welcome back to Geekies, and we're here in Planet Coaster. My name's John T and today we are starting Good Gully Miss Molly. I don't know, either way. Good Gully Miss Molly, our new scenario. It's the last of the Princess Amelie ones. No one said building a theme park could be possible here. Prove them wrong. Keep below the height restriction and bankroll the construction of a colossal coaster. So I'm kind of hoping we race through this one a little bit because I'm getting a little bit fed up with the fairy tale type theme. The next one's to be sci-fi, and it's not something we've really messed with at all in this game over Let's Builds or anything. So I'm really excited to dive into that. So I'm hoping to kind of get this one done in 1 or 2 episodes. I feel like we dragged a little in the last one, Silversmith Manor. So here, reach a monthly profit of 1,500, attract 400 guests, reach a monthly profit of 3,000, attract a part rating of 600, and sustain a monthly profit of 6,000 for 3 months and build a coaster. So pretty much the coaster will make that one happen, I'm sure. The other two should be relatively straightforward. It kind of depends on what we're given to start off with, and it all kind of depends on what rides we have. But we have loads of rides, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem here. I'd be interested if we can build a sunflare. Obstructed, yeah, because there is a height restriction on this place. I don't know what it is, but I know that there is one. Even down there we can't build it. Wow, okay. So this is going to be snug. Most definitely snug. But yeah, the coaster is going to have to go down into that crevice, I'm sure. That's going to be tricky to do, but doable, certainly. Right, okay, well, we'll start off as usual with a few flat rides. I'm going to leave all these dragons here because it's just free scenery, basically. Are there any of these anything yet, or are they just cool little buildings? See, they're really cute. We could probably make those into restaurants and stuff later on, I think, maybe. Probably a good idea. But for now, should we just get a flat ride, like, straight away here? And then maybe go over that way with a bridge? I think that's probably a good idea. Teacups is probably a bit big. Rocktopus we haven't really built. A Rocktopus, yes, I don't think. Should we build a Rocktopus? I know it doesn't really fit fairy tale thing. Well, I guess it's kind of fairy tale. Okay, here we go. If we chuck that there, here's what I'm thinking. Rather than use those as shops, we can put the entrance over. Actually, I'll tell you what we do need to do. Actually, we need to rotate that a little. We want that to be over there somewhere. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so if we do it like this, put the entrance here, place the exit over this side, but we don't actually want it joining that just yet, and then connect the path around. If we build it, have we got snap on there? We have. If we build this all the way around here, what we can do is all them buildings there will count as scenery for this ride. For the queue even. And then, do you reckon we can get through there? I think we can, but I think we're going to have to extend this path first, but that's fine. Which one is it? It's very nice. It's like a cobblestone one. Is it that one? Yeah, I haven't really used that much yet. It looks good. The width needs to be, and the length needs to be. We don't want it snapping there, you say. That might be the issue. Are we going to have to get rid of that entrance over there for a minute? Oh, no, not the entrance. I didn't mean to do that, did I? Exit over there a minute. Just while we join this path up. Paths. Yeah, it's too wide. Is it 8? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, that's better, because now we can just carry on there. So we can now place the exit round here, and it'll join on nicely. That looks good. And we can continue with the... why is it doing that? There we go, that's what we want it to do with Z. Or Z. And I get so many people comment on my pathing video what the hell the Z key is, or the Zep key, or the Zeb key. They've heard me wrong. Okay, Rocktopus is good to go, I reckon. What's the scenery like? 100 already, which is great. Finances, I reckon we can get $8 out of it straight away. Let's get it open. How are we doing for cash? We've got 3,000, so that's not too bad. People are coming in. They better ride this thing, because if they don't, we're going to struggle. I mean, I guess we could chuck something else on this side as well, couldn't we, quickly? It's always my kind of go-to thing. I'm probably it's getting a little bit boring for you guys now, but my go-to thing is always just get a couple of flat rides down, because they just start bringing in cash. They just you can't, you know, they just pretty much are free money once you've put them down. We've got enough to do that as well. Yeah, that's good. Although I haven't looked at where the exit is again. I always recommend people do that and then never actually go ahead and do it myself. Like so. Okay, good. Okay, so entrance, we'll do the same again. We'll have the entrance here. We'll have the exit down onto the path here. And then we'll drag the queue around this beautiful fairy tale area. Like so. I'd love to know how you guys are getting on with these scenarios. Somebody, I forget the name, I can't see without moving out of the game, but somebody said that they were looking forward to me starting this because it's the exact point they are in the game as well. And I'd love to know how many people have either completed these, or even if you're just not even playing them. Some people just might not be working through these at all. There was a good post on Facebook the other day about how people haven't even moved out of Sandbox yet. So that's interesting. Are they the first people to ride on that? Have I made it too expensive? Have I made it too expensive? Let's have a look. Thoughts? It's so expensive, yeah, okay. Well, I could have sworn we used to get $8 out of this sort of thing. Let's knock it down to 6 then, hey? Is 6 okay? No, you've changed your mind. Why? What do you think? Prices for Octopus are extreme. Octopus costs more than it should. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well, we don't want people not riding it. So $5 it is. I could have sworn you used to be able to get more money for these things. Okay, $5, and then we'll make this one, hopefully that's got 100 scenery. 80 scenery, okay, we need to do a little bit more work there, that's fine. We might even put something here as a little shop. Or something, let's have a look. Finances, we'll make you 5 as well, and we'll get you open. No reason why you need to be closed. Rocktopus itself isn't making much of a noise. It has music though, doesn't it, Rocktopus? Could have sworn yeah, Rocktopus Rock. Is it because there's just no people on it? It's just doing a test. Oh no, there we go. There we go, that's better. It's one of the better songs of the rides actually, and the Western, the Tilt-A-Whirl ride's really good as well. Okay, let's get some signs up so people know what ride they're going on. Hopefully they're open anyway. I don't know. Let's have a look. Building, custom. Wall signs, ride signs, there we go. Oh yeah, we've got them all. So, Rocktopus, there we go. Oh, they've took the names off them. Oh, I never noticed that before. I don't use these very often. Have they taken off all of them? Oh, some of them. That's strange. Aeronauts, I guess that's how you call the ride what you like, isn't it? That's not a bad idea, actually. Well, in that case, we need to put down a MISC sign as well, then, for the Rocktopus. Let's have a look. Something like that, that's quite cute, isn't it? Very fairy tale-y. Okay, so we'll pop you down, and we'll call you I actually like the name Rocktopus. Rocktopus, but I don't like that font. Yep, that seems a bit more Rocktopusy. Excuse me. Slightly Freudian there, I didn't mean it to be. Oh, that flashes as well, that's cool. Okay, yeah, you can be Rocktopus side, that's good. And on this side, we'll use the same sign, that can be a bit of a running theme. And this is called, is it called Tilt-A-Whirl? Is that just the name of the ride? Let's have a look. Hyperspin they call it, okay. I don't think I'd call it that, it doesn't look like a hyperspin, but that'll do for now. We're only going to be naming big coaster rides by you guys, so that's fine by me. Edit building. Hyperspin. But we want it capitalised, don't we? Hyperspin. Yeah, much better. Although the kerning's way off, but that'll do. Hyperspin, does it have a sign? Ride sign, let's have a look. We've got 360 power, the Forge. That was the Genie. Hammer swings. See, some of them have still got their names on. It's very strange. Maybe they're in the process of moving them all over to wordless ones. What's that one? Kickflip. And there you go. Look, you've just got the sort of witch one. What's that? Oh, a brain. Radius. Rocktopus, aeroplane. We've had that one. What's that one? Sunflare. That's the Aeronauts. That's, I can't remember which one that is. Insanity, maybe? Carousel is still Carousel, that's Victory. And the Whirligig. Alright, okay. It's weird that they're showing some of them and not others, so let's just find something generic instead. Like something like one of these things that we can use. They're all pretty big. Wow, okay. Can't think of anything off the top of my head we can use. What's that? Energy drink sign? Let's do. I mean, it's a bit western, isn't it? Although it doesn't, you know, it doesn't really look westerny. Let's just stick a thing on. That'll do. Yeah, we knock it back a little. Good. And what was the other one that kind of looked pretty good? They wing. Oh, that looks quite cool. Yeah. Okay, we can have a wings and stars and things. And again, knock that back just slightly. Okay, so queues are pretty full on both of those now. That means we've got money coming in, which is what we like to see. I think we could probably have a couple of stalls here. In fact, one thing I will do is take this building and duplicate it. Can I do that? Item is locked. Oh, that's a bit tight. We're going to have to do a bit of a dodge there then. We have to go into here. This is a bug, by the way. I'm sure they'll fix it. And then we can highlight all of it. Or do we have to do each bit individually? No. And then we can do... Yeah, okay. Well, let's do it, because I think it's really nice. Is that just... Oh no, that's just a regular wall piece. So we have to actually sit and select all of these. Kind of serves me right for wanting to cheat. Well, not cheat, but you know. You know. We've got all that front bit there. Okay, really nice building. Nice use of the darker wood colours here as well, and the brick. Very nice. We are going to be looking at doing a fairy tale area eventually in our Let's Build. Because I do think, you know, they are really nice sort of pieces to use. All this sort of stuff as well. Yeah. I mean, we can always create a few of them if we need to. I think that's probably it. So now we duplicate it. We move it over here. And we click split from building. And... oh no, it's still classed as locked. Okay, well, it serves us right for trying to cheat. We can build our own. I was just going to do something to get this queue up to 100. What a bargain! We got a bargain for tickets on Hyperspin. So let's have a look. Not queuing. The queue looks fast. I'm not queuing that long. Ugh! I wish I'd figured that out. Queuing that long, and it's really good value. Ah, okay. So you can have a little bit more on you now, can you? Can we get to 550? Because here, this is going to be a lot of sort of sitting and waiting for cash type round, I think. Let's try 550 on both of them. What have we got to do again? Monthly profit of 1,500 and attract 400 guests. So the 400 guests is easy. I mean, one more ride will probably do that for us. The main thing here is going to be branching out into different areas of the park. I think we could kind of get a ride on there, probably. This bit here looks really good. I don't think it actually goes anywhere, though. No, we looked at that at the end of the last video, I think. And I'm now trapped. There we go. It doesn't even come down off here anywhere, I don't think. Again, it's a great looking entrance area. Right, okay. So yeah, it's just those two rides for now. I think probably is going to work over to this area next. There's a space there for a couple of flat rides. We can have a pretty cool bridge going across here that the coaster's going to come underneath eventually as well. Okay, let's have a little look. Paths. See if we can do this. Let's use the same path because I actually quite like it. Although I want it a little terrain uneven. Well, just don't snap then. Length. Control. Okay, so we actually want the thickness down a bit. I think 6 is probably about right. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put you there. And then increase that a little. Is that raised slightly? Oh yeah, it is. I didn't really want that to happen, but hopefully now... Ah, we can go this way. Perfecto. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, great. We'll have to maybe shuffle... Please tell me I can move that pissing dragon, else his tail's going to be right in my way. I can come around here, I suppose, follow the octopus around a little bit more. Okay. So here, we've got to go from here to here using a bit of a janky path system. Which one's up and down again? I can't even remember my own video. Is it click and drag does it a little, but I'm not sure. Okay, that's not great. Can we get rid of all these and fix it? I mean, that fixes it a bit. But I mean, really, it'd be nice if that there was just... that's kind of it, I guess. Okay, there we go. That's probably the best we're going to get it. We're going to want it relatively straight. I mean, it'd be nice if the angle were a bit more varied, so we can just have a nice sort of tier down there. But whoop, I fell off the edge. That's kind of okay. Right, what we're going to do is I'm going to let it run just for a little to get a bit more cash, but then I'm going to go straight into a time-lapse where we build a couple more flat rides and a little bit of scenery and maybe a shop or two, and then we'll see how we're getting on towards this coaster. That's the other thing, is what coasters do we actually have available? Custom? We have a hyper coaster, so that's kind of okay, but that's probably the one we'll end up using because we want a big coaster. It's got to be big and long. That's what she said. So, right, okay, here we go. I'm going to leave it pausing for a minute just to get a bit of cash coming in, because I think we are earning cash, aren't we? Let's have a look. Just. Wow, just. Okay. All this sort of stuff costs us, annoyingly. Monthly running costs. Okay, cool. So, yeah, bit of money. Then we'll do maybe 1 or 2 flat rides here, getting ready for... I don't know where the coaster's going to start, up here maybe somewhere, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how we get on. Let's have some of the cool music you guys are enjoying at the moment, and let's make an interesting looking park. Right, I'm not too sure even what of that you'll have seen. because depending on how long the video is, I may have chopped a little bit out, so we'll quickly go over. But the reason I've stopped is because we've just hit Good Gully Miss Mully. I can't even say it. Good Gully Miss Molly is what I'm trying to say. We've hit the bronze star, so that was 1,500 a month and 400 guests. So yeah, the guests no problem, they just come in no matter what. So the next one we've got to do is monthly profit of 3,000 and a park rating of 600. So I think that's going to be a coaster build, but I don't think it's going to be the coaster that we end up finishing this one with. I think we're going to have to do like a bit of a mini coaster. In fact, maybe even a mini coaster. If we can get it unlocked, we could do a path down here, down to this area. I'm thinking and having a bit of a mini coaster. Sorry for being quiet. I'm just having a think. So we've got the boa, the equalizer. I'm going to have a look at research because we've got some money coming in now. Let's have a look. Research. Start research. So nothing above, nothing below. That'll be the wing one, a wing coaster, excuse me. All about airtime will probably be some sort of hyper coaster. And dangling delights. I was really hoping that the little kiddie one would be on there, to be honest with you. In which case, I think we'll probably stick to flat rides for now and see if we can get to the 3,000 with the flat rides. That may be a better option because I don't just want to waste money on research when they aren't really helping. Now, shop-wise, let's see. I added an extra shop over here. Are you making money? Just. I was going to actually swap you out for a hat shop or something, but people seem to be relatively happy with drinks. So let's just have a look at you. You're happy enough, aren't you? I wish they pay me a little more. I could do with more cash. Well, fine, but I would rather not. But you're not getting any more when you get leveled up. So, in case I cut some of it out, we built the Magic Twirl ride, and we did quite a bit of scenery down the side here with lots of the sort of. I mean, we've seen this sort of stuff a couple of times now, but it works so well with this ride. Some witchy goings on. These dragons I love. I haven't really used those much anymore. And just a bit of a quick creepy scene over there. Got the up to 100. These I'm using at the. Ahead of the workshop. I have no problem with using stuff at the workshop in scenarios, really. You're not watching these for my building prowess, I hope. These are more sort of to do with just sort of getting through the levels, really, and seeing how different people approach them. All the rides are doing okay, money-wise. They're all making money, but not much. To be honest with you, that one's made £129 last month. This one's made £67 last month, so that that's the problem with these flat rides. Although they do bring money in, their profit margins are pretty low. Although that one's good value, we could probably knock that up a little. Let's maybe make $6 seems to be what people are willing to pay if they're relatively well decorated. Teacups probably have to keep it a little lower because the decoration isn't as good. I've literally just threw some topiaries down the side here, and we've popped a dragon on. These give you like 20% scenery. It really is crazy, to be honest. So I may even just stick a couple more of them round because I think they look awesome too. There we go. That's the teacups. So there we go. 4 flat rides. I think that's probably going to have to be episode 1. But what I am going to do is leave it running for a little while and get some. Is it collateral? Is that the word? To get some money, basically, ready to start episode 2, I think. Episode 2 will maybe place another. Also, what do you think about this? I've had to do that like that. It's the only way I could get the ride in. It doesn't look hideous, although I may, off camera, build something in there that makes it look a little bit more sort of like it's meant to be there. Yeah, I think I may end up doing that as well. Alright then, thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.